This is Sam Vaughn with Sam Sports Report. Today's date is October 8th, 2025. Mizzou will play Alabama this week. It'll be the biggest game in years for Missouri. The Tigers will be the biggest game since the SEC championship in 2013. Some people say Mizzou's best team ever. This means it'll be the biggest game in Eli Drinkwitz's era. Mizzou has a very good quarterback in Bo Pabrilla, Ahmad Hardy. Bottom line, by midseason, Mizzou's running backs are among the best in the SEC. Ahmad Hardy is among the best leaders in their rushing attack. Their success, Mizzou has given a strong identity on offense, power run to play action potential. If Hardy stays healthy, Mizzou and the supporting backs can set up the run. Game looks like it'll be one of the better rushing attacks in the game. Start and snapshot passing numbers through the current season. Kevin Coleman leads Missouri in receptions and 24 catches, averaging 10.8 yards a catch. Marquise Johnson has the one-handed catch and 9 receptions for 173 yards. Another receiver is Brett Norvelt, who has 11 receptions for 87 yards. The team total passing yards offers. Missouri has posted 1,278 passing over 5 games, averaging 255 to 260 per game, through the mix of non-conference and conference matchups. As a team, their efficiency is 547.6 yards per game. In short, receivers seeing usage of top yardage. These numbers aren't eye-popping, but they're serviceable and show promise, especially given the newness of wide receiver crops. No foot returns injury has boost with full health. He's become a reliable safety in the passing game. In the red zone, through 4 games, Noah Flett was the third team receiving. He is a tight end. In addition, Harris has moved run blocking, given Mizzou run strength. Example, 2 tight end sets. Watch how especially the replacing running situation will be a key indicator. Look for how many sacks allowed in the game with the O-line struggles. Keep an eye on the running game and how it holds up. Tougher defense if rushing yards. Defense that could show where the line running back is. Big game versus SEC foes. Reality how overall Mizzou's offensive line is heading into 2025 and looks solid. Foundation stands out, and depth pieces can set up still vulnerable strength vulnerability. Mizzou is 5-0, really helping the Tigers if they would pull this off. Playoff chances would loom. Alabama is 4-1. Now we move on to Kansas. We'll get to more of the game preview on Friday. Kansas will have a tough one against Texas Tech, who accurately has a good defense, and Kansas could be in trouble. For the Hawks, more on this Friday. Kansas State will play TCU. ChatGPT said Kansas versus TCU previews October 11, 2025, 2:30 in Manhattan. Overview. Kansas State is 2-4 and will play TCU at home this weekend. The Kansas State Wildcats host the Kansas State is 1.5. Many people predicting a 3-point game. Kansas State is coming off a loss to Baylor. Avery Johnson had 1,363 yards and 10 touchdowns. Chase Brown led with 390 yards. Defense was passing. TCU beat Colorado last week 35-21. Key matchups, dual threat quarterback for Kansas State Air game prediction: Kansas State home crowd helps 31-28. Now on to Notre Dame. Notre Dame plays NC State. Notre Dame is coming off a win over Boise State. Defense is strong. Offense needs to clean up the red zone. Chances quarterback solid play. NC State's record is 4-2. Quarterback CJ Bailey leads the offense, and run attack struggles against strong rushing attack. Key matchups: defense, NC State's runs, red zones. With prediction: Notre Dame controls the game 34-17. Also, Notre Dame's quarterback is CJ Carr. This game begins at 3:30 p.m. Eastern and 2:30 Central. This is Sam Vaughn for Sam Sports Report. We've got more tomorrow. Mental health. The Toronto Blue Jays lead the Yankees. The Yankees forced a Game 3 by trailing at one time 6-1. Carlos Stanton high fly ball to make it 6-3. Aaron Judge home run that hits the foul ball to tie it at 6. Go home runner to right will go ahead 6-7. Single to right goes ahead 8-6 Yankees, and Rice sacrifice fly goes ahead 9-6. The Yankees win. Aaron Judge home run was the biggest. The Yankees bullpen was stout once after this 6th, 7th, 8th, and 9th. The Mariners take the lead as they rolled all night 8-1, including another home run by Cal Raleigh. They rolled 8-1. It was in the 9th. The Tigers did score 3 in the 9th, but the rally wasn't enough. Final was 8-4. Today's game, Mariners and Tigers will play 2-1 Mariners, 2-8. Game decider could be today. Pitchers Bryce Miller and Casey Mize. Brewers Cubs. Brewers 408. Quentin Priester will go for the Brewers, and Jamison Tomlin will go for the Cubs. Game time 408. At 6:08, it will be the Yankees and the Blue Jays. Lewis Freeland will go for the Blue Jays, and Cam Schletter will go for the Yankees. Game time 6:08. And the Phillies will play the Dodgers. Game time 8:08. Aaron Nola will go for the Phillies, and Yoshim Yotama will go for the Dodgers. Game time 8:08. And that's Wednesday's baseball games. We'll give you tomorrow, Thursdays. That's Sam on Sports.